Well, guys, it's 10 o'clock Wednesday morning. We're here at the food pantry to get some food. And I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 vehicles here already. I got Cole with me, keep me company. So most of the people here are older, probably on Social Security, and they're supplementing their food with the food that you get here. And I'm doing the same. You know, the need is real. As I'm sitting here, stop, Cole. Here. Now you can sit beside me. Right here. Good boy. Can you get in the camera? There's here it is. There you go. Say hi, Cole. He's all right. But I didn't take him for a walk there yesterday because I came home and went to sleep, and didn't get back up till later. I was sore yesterday from that ab workout at the gym. It finally hit me yesterday. It was Monday when I did it, so it caught up to me Tuesday. But I'm glad I didn't go to the gym. I'm glad I went straight home and went to bed. So that was a smart move. I needed to recover from that. But as I'm sitting here waiting for this food, the food they don't start passing it out until 2 o'clock. So I'm here at 10. I got to 11, 12, 1, 2. I got 4 hours to sit here before they start doing the food. It's either that, or I'll sit here for 6 hours because that line will be so long that it'll be, twice as long. I want to get the food and get out of here. But this is a good way to supplement your preps, because this adds to the preps of the foods you got and whatever. They'll give you some canned goods and some other stuff, and you got enough stuff to get you through another couple of weeks and whatever. You don't know what they're gonna give you. It's whatever they have, So I'm grateful to get whatever they got, or whatever, because I need it. I'm working a job now, so I got so much stuff I got to do. I got so much catching up to do. My checks is already spent. I just found out today that I'm going to be working Sunday, so it's a 7-day week. So that's some good money. And then I think we're off for Easter, which is good. So it's about time to get my hair done. I may get my hair done for Easter. So, but you okay, Cole? You getting more comfortable? There he is. See the camera? See the camera? See the camera? He doesn't know to look into the camera. But it's not a bad day out here. Watch your face, watch yourself. Watch that tail. Oh man, you knocked my phone down. Come on, Cole. There we go. Plug my charger up. There we go. So now you sit there and be still. Sit right there. Get on the other side. Go over there. There. Get in the back. Get in the back. Get in the back. In the back. You don't want to get in the back. You know what that means. No. Get in the back. Sit down. That's good. He's sitting down. So, anyway, it's a nice day out here, as you can see. Sun is shining, so it's keeping the truck warm without having to let it run. So, nice sunny day, and so we just sitting here relaxing. Another person just showed up. So, but I need a shave. But this guy's walking around. Where is he going? I don't know. But it's a nice day, guys. People are sitting out here in their cars, just enjoying the peace and quiet. And they're like I say, there ain't no junk out here. There's nice cars. Anyway, like I said, it's older people, senior citizens. I'm thinking on their Social Security, and they're supplementing their money would come into this food pantry to get some food, you know, to supplement their food and whatever. And I'm doing the same. What I don't use for food this next couple of weeks, I'll use for preps. This is a good way to get preps, guys. Come to these food pantries. They give canned foods away and everything and whatever. You know, there's no shame in getting this stuff. All you have to do is call around to the different churches that are near you and whatever, and they'll give you a list of different places you can go to get stuff and whatever. And sometimes they'll let you come into the church and pick through their pantry they got there. You pick what you want, and then sometimes they'll just give you a box of stuff, you know, that they've selected for you and whatever. You just, you know, grab the box and take off with it. You know, some stuff you'll probably like, some stuff not so much, but it's still free and it's food. You know, it'll get you through the hard times and whatever, and it'll get you through, you know, preps and whatever. My mother used to go to to these things all the time. She would go 2 or 3 times a week, different places. She took full advantage of it. She taught me how to do this. I couldn't do it at the time because I was busy working or whatever, and plus I didn't want to drive all the way down to Detroit to do that. But now, since I work midnights, I got time during the day to take advantage of this, whatever. So, oh yeah. So I'm here. Here I am sitting here waiting to get my stuff. This weekend, this is my park pass for getting into the Metro Park. This thing cost me $40, guys. But I can get in to the park and stick that right there. Put this on my windshield. Hopefully it'll stay stuck there. Let it join the collection of other ones I got up there. There we go. So now I got a collection of those. So, but Yeah, when I get paid this week, I'll go to the, the, the Metro Park and pay for my Labor Day weekend or Memorial Day, whichever one it is. I don't know which it is this time of the year, but it's May. I think the end of May is when it's a 3-day weekend. So yeah, I'll be there Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday, Sunday, and you leave Monday. So um, but that's a good thing. Whatever. Hopefully, I'm not too late and I can get my good spot that I like. Um, we'll see. Um, I'll do the best I can. If I can't get the spot I want, I'll get another spot. I'll take whatever they got. You know, I've waited a little late in the season, but I'm fortunate to be able to do it at all because that stroke set me back, guys. You know, it set me back big time. You know, I'd be so much further along right now if I hadn't had the stroke. But maybe it's a blessing that I did have a stroke or whatever, because the time that I had it was the perfect time. I woke up, I knew something was wrong. I told Linda, I said, Lynn, something ain't right. You want to go to the hospital? I said, yeah, let's go to the hospital. So I let her drive and went to the hospital and they put me in a wheelchair. I guess I was a little shaky with my walking. So they put me in a wheelchair and they asked me for my ID. And I remember giving them that. And that's it. I was out. I don't remember nothing else happened to me. I woke up 2 weeks later with a big ass hose down my throat, a hose in my nose, a fishing, you know, the kind of line that you got in your fish aquarium. One of those was in my nose, going down my darn throat. There was IVs in my arm, feeding me. So I was clean. I guess I've been laying there. They must have just cleaned me, whatever, before I woke up. So they did everything for me. You know, they took good care of me. But I was like that for 2 weeks. So I can't tell you how scared Linda was that I wasn't going to recover, because I was essentially in a coma, guys. You know, so I was just in there, and when I finally woke up, I couldn't talk. I could motion to stuff. I could utter some words and whatever, but I wasn't legible, whatever. I pretty much had to just point for what I wanted and whatever, and you know, my speech was, you know, messed up. I couldn't talk. You know, it was pretty bad. After about a week, I got my speech back. I was able to talk, you know, and then after, then they moved me to a different spot, different hospital room, and because I had to upgrade it and whatever, so they put me in a different spot and whatever. That room, I had a roommate. I got to call that guy and see how he's doing. But I had a roommate, and fortunately for him, his wife brought him food and everything every day because he couldn't eat the hospital food. So he let me have his food. So I had lost weight, so I ate the food that he would have, and I ate my food. So I had double helpings, whatever, which helped me put my weight back on because I had wasted away. 2 weeks of not moving around, not doing any exercise or whatever will do that to you. But I'm laying in the bed, whatever. I thought that I could get up and walk out of there. I thought I could, you know, I was okay like I was the first time. But I went to therapy. They showed me how to walk and everything. I had a walker, I had to learn how to walk. I had to learn how to climb stairs and learn how to everything, whatever. It was but within a week, I was able to do it and whatever. I had a really fast recovery, guys, really fast. So you don't ever want that to happen to you. You don't ever want that to happen to you. In spite of the fact that I'm relatively healthy, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any drugs. I'm active. Up until that point, I was taking Cole for walks every day. I was riding my bike, the mountain bike I got. I was riding that, up and down the trails or whatever. So it wasn't like I wasn't in shape or whatever. I was in good shape or whatever, But that didn't save me, So if you're not in shape, guys, get in shape, because that will minimize the effects of something bad happening to you. If you decide to if you have a stroke or a heart attack or whatever, it might prevent it altogether. This was coming anyway. The fact that I was exercising and getting myself healthy, it prolonged it. I probably would have suffered this a lot sooner because I had high blood pressure all the time, So, but anyway, just remember, guys, you gotta stay in shape. You gotta, eat right. I was eating crap. I'm doing better now. Trying to eat this meat diet and whatever, but Linda eats my meat up. So, but Linda saved my ass, guys. She saved we just got married in October. I think it was the 5th of October we got married. The 10th of October we got married. The 10th, and then I think it was like the 20th when this first happened, So it was like a couple of weeks after we got married and whatever that this happened, And she stuck with me, She could have left me and been like, I'm out of here, She stuck with me and whatever. She didn't keep Cole. She let my nephew take him and keep him at my mother's house. My mother let him stay there with her. She's not into dogs, whatever, but she did that for my sake. Because they didn't know how long I was going to be in the position I was in. So they just didn't want me to come out of it and my dog be gone, They knew how much that would crush me, So, but it was good that I came out of it. I was able to come back home. I still had a house. I still got Cole. And I'm grateful for that. Still got Linda. Say what you want about her. She took care of me. And she handled the bills or whatever while I was out and whatever. And took care of everything while I was, sick. So that was a good thing. I appreciate that. So guys, if not for yourself, for your wife or your kids and whatever, people that you got in your family, they're gonna miss you if you're gone. You're dead, whatever. You don't want to be dead, whatever. You don't want to have a stroke and be all screwed up and being in the hospital and having to depend on other people to take care of you. That was a humbling experience, guys. So, anyway, I'm gonna end this now. Anyway, I'm sitting here waiting on my food. The cars are starting to line up a little bit more. And the sun is out. It's a nice day. So I got a couple of hours to sit here. I might let my seat back and chill. Maybe I'll watch some videos and whatever. And I'll get back with you later. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.